to the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
Hopkins on for the extra point.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains, wear down the clock, and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Looking deep for Adams. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. After the interception, here's Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
To the air again, Smith.
At the Packers' 20-yard line.
His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. And
so after the INT, it's Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Justin Hopkins on for the extra.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escaping the pressure right. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 2nd down, it's Jones, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check. 49.
Look at this, a tight end carry. But he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. Oh no, he lost the football. And does Washington have it? They do. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
10 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.